Skylar. Happy Wednesday. And so, in this live lab, because today is lab day, I'm going to be showing you how to interpret your natal marketing signature. Okay. I'm going to have to change that up there. I didn't even see that up there, but it's okay. Anyway, if you are new to me, to the university, my name is Kay Catrice. I am the Natal Chart Navigator. I am also your Dean of Education here at Understanding You University. And I help open-minded and ambitious women to understand who they are energetically based upon their natal chart. And then I give them practical steps and tips on how to best utilize those energies um, in their life. Okay. And so let's go ahead and jump into it. So, if you went to lecture yesterday, and if you haven't gone to lecture, you can watch this, but you definitely want to go back and look at the lecture from yesterday. Um, but if you went to lecture yesterday, then you saw I introduced, I showed you guys how to use your natal chart to look up your marketing strategy. Okay, your energetic marketing strategy. Okay, and so that is in the strategy. It's houses one, which is the house of self. Two, no, not two. Three, which is communication. 10, which is your public persona and career. And then 11, which is your hopes and wishes, dreams, um, your networking house, social house. Okay. And so today I am going to pull up a chart and actually show you in the chart how to interpret it. Okay. Now, if you're gonna want to go check out the houses tab. Well, no, if you're brand new and you're like, what is she talking about? You're gonna want to go look at the prerequisite courses, okay? Because for those are all the basic courses for to understand astrology. And then once you go through that, then what I'm doing now will make more sense to you. Okay. So hold on a moment. And all right. So I am going to share my screen. We're going to pull up the chart, and I have a cool resource for you guys that I'm going to share with you after we are done here. All right, so this is the natal chart, the simple natal chart that we are going to be looking at. Okay, and so the first house, the third house, the 10th house, and the 11th house. Okay, those are the houses that you look at when you want to know when you're trying to figure out your personal energetic marketing signature. Okay. So you start at the first house. First house is the house of self. It is your public persona. No, it's your persona. It is you um it's how you navigate, how you first navigate the world, the energy that people meet when they first meet you. Okay. And so in this chart, it is Leo. Okay. Leo is ruled by the sun. It is big, bold energy. Okay. If you know anybody that has Leo energy, in a predominant places, they are bold, they are out there, they are not afraid to show the world what they got. Um, Leo energy is the energy of the performer. So you see a lot of celebrities have Leo energy in them somewhere. Taraji P. Henson is a Leo rising. And she is very bold and out there, like when it comes to her performing. And so, if you're looking at the first house, because this is the house of self and it's ruled by the sun, okay, you this person would be very good in some performing. Okay, so like for them in their marketing, video marketing would be really good for this person, okay? Because they can perform. You can get on, you cut on the camera, and when the camera comes on, Leo energy, it comes on. The actor comes on, okay? So video marketing would be really, really good for this person, and it would work really well with their energetic makeup because they have that performing energy, and that's the first energy that people see or feel when they meet you. Okay, and then moving on to the third house. Okay, third house is house of communication, and it is also it's the house of communication, and that's verbal and nonverbal. Okay, and on this house is Libra. Libra is a very balanced energy. It's um, beauty and aesthetics, and it is ruled by Venus. Okay, and so Venus is the planet of love, money, beauty, dreams, wishes, no, desire, desire. Okay. And so in Libra on this third house, you this person will have a very balanced speech. It would be very it would have like a beautiful voice, a very calming voice. People would love to listen to this person's voice. They also would be able to see things from different perspectives. And so, in your having such a beautiful, pleasant voice, such a very balanced voice, very balanced in your communication, and not just speaking or communication with sound, but non-verbal communication as well. Being able to process things from both sides. Okay. Now, when you're looking at the house, you have to also take into account if there are any planets in that house as well. And you also have to take into account the ruler of the sign that's on the house. Okay. So, when you're looking at this house here, there's Mercury, this little guy with the horns, that's Mercury. This is Saturn, okay? This is Pluto. Pluto is planet of transformation. Saturn is over structure, order, discipline. Um, Mercury is thought, communication, okay? And so Mercury is at home in the third house. Mercury feels really, really comfortable, really well in the third house. It works optimally in the third house. Okay, and so having your this person having their Mercury here, um, their thoughts are very balanced. This is someone who they think in pros and cons. When needing to make a decision, they think in pros and cons, and so you being able to see all sides of a situation and then being able to convey that message to people in a way that they can understand it. um, Video marketing would be really good, but also teaching. So somebody, so teaching, so you could and you don't have to, and you can choose your platform, whatever platform you want. The 10th house, if you look at the information on the 10th house, once we get there, that's where you can look at the platform. Okay, which social media platform would be good. Okay, but here, having Saturn here, there's going to be a type of authority with this person's voice. Okay, so when people, their thoughts are going to come out, going to sound very authoritative, like they're really going to know what they're talking about. It's going to make sense. It's not something that one of those sound too good to be true, like salesman type. This person is going to convey authority when they speak. Okay, and so that plus having Pluto here, Pluto is a planet of transformation. Okay. And so when they speak, they could, you know, bring about transformation. Because they also have Leo here, and Leo is a performer. Storytelling in their marketing would be really good because telling stories can show transformation. And so when you are marketing to somebody, people want to see, you know what I'm saying, the transformation. People want to see why why purchasing your product or why working with you is going to be beneficial for them. What are they going to get out of it? And so telling stories can really help because they have Pluto here. Pluto goes deep. Pluto is all about the transformation. And so you want to show them, and, you know, because marketing is emotional. And so you want to show them how working with you, purchasing your product will cause some type of a transformation for them. Okay. And having Pluto here, it will definitely help you to do that because you will go deep. Okay. You will be able to take your words and convey them so that they go deep, so that they reach and they get to what it is, to the emotion that you are trying to get to pull out of them. Okay. And then Pluto also rules Scorpio. Yeah. Okay. Pluto is one of the rulers of Scorpio. All right. And we didn't talk about the ruler of the first house, but it is the sun. The sun is in the second house, which is the sign of Virgo. Okay. And so for this person, um, having the sun here, if say they wanted to, say they were a really good cook. Okay. I've never met a Virgo sun sign that couldn't cook. I'm not saying they don't exist. I'm just saying in my 40 years, I've never met a Virgo sun sign who could not cook. Okay. And so here you with the sun being here, one of the ways you may shine is marketing your business in a Virgo type way. So Virgo energy is all about serving. It is all about being it's all about serving. It's about serving and helping people, and it's very analytical. And so, you may be able to, in your video marketing, if say you're marketing food or kitchen products or something to do with cooking, you could use your video marketing to showcase your cooking skills. Or if you're wanting to get people, say you're selling a cookbook, then you could, show people how to cook some of the recipes in your cookbook. And then, you having this Libra here, of course, you're going to make the presentation. It's going to be all beautiful and be like, oh my gosh, I really want to get this. Okay. So it's layers to it. Okay. But that would be but you see how you would be using your natal energies in order to market, the cookbook or the whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? All right. And so then moving on to the 10th house. 10th house is your public persona, and it is your career path. Okay. And so having Taurus here, Venus, which is down here in the second house, is the ruler of Taurus. Okay. And Venus makes everything beautiful. Venus is all about love and beauty. It rules Taurus and Libra. Okay. And so in the 10th house, you you Taurus is a very like slow moving energy. It's like a slow and steady wins the race type of energy. And so here, YouTube would be a really good platform for somebody with a Taurus 10th house. Okay. Um, YouTube would be really good. Um, depending on what you're marketing, LinkedIn could LinkedIn could be good as well. Um, but for me, that would be more Capricorn for LinkedIn. But YouTube would be really good. Facebook would be good for Taurus as well. Facebook and YouTube would be good for a Taurus 10th house. Okay. Why do I say that? Because those are platforms where you have to build, those are not platforms where you can, not saying you can't go viral on those platforms, but if you're looking to go viral, those would be more like, in my opinion, like TikTok or Instagram. Um, TikTok, Instagram. It you back in the day it used to be Snapchat. Um, but those would be that would be the type of YouTube, because it's a build on top of build, because you're building a foundation. Okay, Taurus energy is all about stability. Okay, and so if you build it right, um, especially YouTube would be the main platform, I would say, that would be the best, that you would be able to best express your marketing on, your energy on. I would say YouTube with a Taurus 10th house would be the best one, the best expression of it. Um, I would probably say Facebook would probably be next. Now, if you had Gemini here, Twitter. It would definitely be Twitter, right? Because everything just, the tweets are short and quick, and that would be right up Gemini's alley. Okay. Um, and then moving on here to the 11th house of friends and groups, associations, and wishes coming true. Okay. And so here you would have this energy is all about, so if networking with people. And so, you would use this energy here to go and start networking with people that are within your niche, within the community, or the business industry that you work with, to network with them, get to them, be very social. This isn't a Gemini energy is a very communicative energy. It is air energy, and air energy is all about the mind, communicating and networking. And so, you would networking would be one of your strongest suits. Learning how to be a really good become really good in sales. You would and having Mercury is the ruler of Gemini, is down here in the third house, and it is very comfortable in the third house. And so you being able to express yourself easily and fluently, so that people can understand what you're saying. Um, and then having Pluto here, really being able to evoke emotion in your storytelling, in your just when you speak, when you communicate, being able to really invoke and pull out those emotions, um, and just being really social, because this just makes you really, really social. Having that Leo first house, people just gravitate towards you. The sun is your ruler, so they just gravitate towards your shine, towards your warm energy. Okay, and so you have no problem. This person will have no problem with networking and being able to become really, really, really grow their business on social media using a video marketing. Okay, using video marketing. Now, somebody else um, who has a different first house, their persona, they might not have a persona that wants to be out in on public like that. And so they may their persona might be one to where they do blogging, where they do typing or some type of writing, or what I'm saying, something where they don't have to be in front of a camera. So, it really just depends on your configuration of energies that you were born with. Really, you know, learn what the houses mean, and then you learn the significations of the signs and learn the significations of the planets. Then you'll start seeing how to piece everything together. Okay. Um, and so let's stop sharing here. Okay. All right. So that is how you interpret the chart. And that was just a really quick, because I didn't look at aspects or anything, but you do also want to look at aspects as well to see what type of blocks or anything that you may need to overcome. But that is just if you want just a basic, that's just basic how you can interpret the chart. Okay. And so that is lab for this week. And so I really hope that you do your homework. Okay. So your homework, let me give the homework. I can't tell you to do it and then I don't give it to you. So your homework for this week is to go and to interpret your chart. Okay. Now I do have a free resource for you to help you to be able to interpret the chart. Um, Okay, so this is the Natal Chart Marketing Plan template. This is a free resource that I created for you, Lady Scholar. So here it has a little instructions here. And so it's just for the houses, it's telling for the first house, how you attract people to you, third house, communication, 10th house, public persona, 11th house, social support, networking, hopes, and dreams. Okay. And so then, so what you do when you fill it out, and I don't think it's interactive. I got to figure out how to make it like the PDF says interactive. But you have the sign here. You're gonna write each sign here. You're gonna write the ruler of um, the house, which is the sign. um, the ruler of the sign is the sign's ruler. So, for example, first house Leo, the house ruler would be the sun because the sun is the ruler of Leo. Okay. And then if there are any planets in that house, then you're gonna put them here. And then, any your notes is gonna be okay, how would you express that energy of your first house? And if there's planets in it, you have to take into account the planets, okay? And so that is how you use that. So I do have that resource for you. And so I'm going to put the link in the description. After the live is over, I'm going to put the link so that you can get that free resource, okay, to help you with your homework. All righty. And so that is it for this week's lab. This was really cool. I just really wanted to bring this guys to you because when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I love this. Because I was looking in my chart, and then I was looking in, and I was like, and I was thinking about it, and I was like, okay, 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 and I was like, okay, I got to bring that to my Lady Scholars community. One of my mentors that I work with was kind of going over that, and I was like, I got to bring that to the community. That's awesome. All right, so I'm gonna do a homework check-in tomorrow, 10 a.m. Check the community tab, and that'll be it. And so remember, possibilities are endless. If you can see it in your mind, then you can definitely hold it in your hand, and that should make you smile because you create your own reality.